Good morning, everyone. My name is Cherie, and today we're going to practice grounded and free yoga. So, this is going to be just an hour of pranayama, meditation, and asana practice. As you can see, I have a different background. It's because I actually just moved to a new flat this last week. It's because I needed to work in a nursing home, and the flat where I moved is just near the nursing home where I'm working. As you all know, I'm also a nurse, and I just started working there this week. And it's a new challenge for me. And it's also nice that we have moved to phase one of the escalation, coronavirus escalation. So we're now able to move and get out of our houses. But of course, we're not yet, we don't have the full capacity to really go out and practice with the group. And so we're just going to continue our practice online, and I'm still gonna do these classes every Sunday. Well, if I don't have work in the nursing home on Sunday, then I'll be able to do the class online. But if not, I'm gonna let you know, guys, if I can't, and then I'll move it to another day. All right. So I hope you are all doing great. And my yoga practice is always my time for myself. It's like my self care. It's a self care time for me, and it's a time for me to really um, rest my mind and body. And that's why I always encourage my students and other people to just spare 1 hour of yourself in taking care of your body. It's very helpful, um, especially if you're working in a stressful environment, and um, we are all still in a quarantine period, and it's very helpful to have the meditation and yoga practice in our lives. All right. So if you're ready, you can hop onto your mat and just use a blanket or a cushion, because we're going to be sitting for like maybe 15 minutes for our pranayama and then meditation. If you are on the Facebook, I'm not sure what's happening, but for the last 2 weeks, the Facebook wasn't able to capture the whole class. And I don't know today, I haven't checked what's happening. But if you're on Facebook and you're following me on Facebook page, and then you check that it just stops, then you can just switch onto my YouTube channel, and then you can follow the class there. All right. So let's come to our mat and then come into cross-legged sitting position. All right. So just crossing the legs here and just finding your comfortable seat here. Coming into Sukhasana. And today we're going to be using the pranayama technique, Ujjayi breathing, which is just breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. But Ujjayi breathing is deep respiration. And you want to hear your own breathing. You want to create an audible oceanic breathing. So when you inhale through the nose, you're actually creating a ha sound. And when you exhale through the nose, you're creating a sa sound. All right, so you will actually know that you're doing it correctly because you're hearing your own breathing. Probably can demonstrate that to all of you first before we can start. All right, so it's just breathing in deeply through the nose and breathing out completely through the nose. So you can probably start. Just rest your palms on top of your knees and closing your eyes here, lengthening through the spine and relaxing the shoulders. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling up your lungs with air, and exhaling completely through the nose. Deep inhalation through the nose, Full and total exhale through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. Full and total exhale through the nose. So just continue Ujjayi breathing at your own pace. Very slowly breathing in through the nose and breathing out completely through the nose. Inhaling through the nose, creating a ha sound, and exhaling completely through the nose, creating a sa sound. Inhaling ha and exhaling sa. And this time, we're gonna try to equalize the inhalation and the exhalation. So when you inhale, let's count for 6. And then retaining the breath on the inhalation, counting for 2. Immediately exhale through the nose, counting for 6. And retaining the breath on the exhalation, counting for 2. Deep inhale through the nose, counting for 6. Retaining the breath and inhalation for a count of 2. Immediately exhale through the nose, counting for 6. Retaining the breath on the exhalation, counting for 2. So just continue this pattern for a few more rounds. We're just trying to equalize the inhalation and the exhalation. But maybe some of you may notice that the exhalation is a little bit longer than the inhalation. It's actually normal. So this time we're going to equalize that. And if it's probably longer for you, maybe 7 counts, you can also make 7 counts, 6 or 7 counts, depending on your own respiration. Just following your own pattern. Deep inhale through the nose, counting for 6. Retaining the breath on the inhalation, counting for 2. Immediately exhale through the nose, counting for 6. Retaining the breath on the exhalation, counting for 2. And continue that for a couple of few breaths. Just following your own breathing, bringing yourself in the present moment, relaxing the whole body here. Last 2 rounds, deep inhale through the nose, creating ha sound, retaining the breath, counting for 2. Exhaling through the nose, creating a sa sound, retaining the breath for 2. One last round here. Deep inhale through the nose, counting for 6. Retaining the breath, counting for 2. Exhaling through the nose, counting for 6. retaining it for 2, and then slowly just come back to your normal breathing. Just keeping your eyes closed and just coming back to your natural breathing, softening the breath and just bringing your full awareness into your breathing. Just following the air that comes in and out through your nose. And relaxing the whole body here, softening the head, softening the muscles of the face, relaxing your neck and your shoulders, and just elongating the spine here. Keeping your back straight, but relaxing on the hip bones, and relaxing the arms and the legs. And just allowing the legs, the feet to soften. Just feeling the connection of your body against the earth, and just allowing the earth to support your body. Becoming aware of your surroundings, of any noise that you may be hearing in your surroundings. And just allow those noises to turn off. And just bringing your full attention into your breathing and into your body. Letting go of any thoughts, any ideas, any preoccupations, any responsibilities right now. Just bring your full awareness in the present moment. Maybe creating a sensation of gratitude in your heart as well for the time that you have provided for yourself for this practice. And just feeling grateful for this moment. Feeling grateful for your healthy body. Feeling grateful for your breath. Feeling grateful for the life that you have. It's just a privilege to be able to breathe here. Knowing that your lungs is functioning well is just so much, it's just so much thing to be grateful for, to feel grateful for. If ever you find your mind starting to wander or think, just bring your attention back to your breathing. Allowing your mind to rest into your breathing. Anchoring yourself in the present moment through your breath. And as you do that, you're also feeling your whole body completely relaxing. You're going into a deep relaxation. You're feeling that your whole body is melting and you're relaxing here completely in the present moment. And just surrendering yourself here. Surrendering yourself in the now.
Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose, softening the breath here, softening the whole body. Allowing a lot of space in the heart and the back area here. Becoming aware of any sensation in the body, just acknowledging any sensation in the body. Maybe you're feeling warm at this time, acknowledging any feelings as well, and just accepting here, accepting whatever is that you may be feeling, that you may be experiencing. And at the same time, just letting go of any tension and any tightness in the body. And then this time, begin to deepen the breath, inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling completely through the nose. Just gently coming out of the deep relaxation here, becoming aware of the whole body here and your surroundings. And then gently, slowly opening the eyes. Maybe you're feeling your legs are a bit tight or tense. You can stretch that out before we start our asana practice. And then just remove the blankets or cushion that you may have. Probably we're going to be using the blanket later on. So we're just be going to be using the mat today for our asana practice. Okay, so just find your place into your mat, your space. I forgot to take my clock, so I have to put it there. So I'll be aware of the time. Okay, so our practice will be starting in supine position. So just lie on your back here. All right. Just relaxing the whole back and the legs and the arms completely here onto the earth. And then slowly bending the knees here. Just really pressing the soles of the feet onto the mat here. And then placing your palms on to your thighs. And just really pressing your thighs here. So you're trying to press the hamstrings onto your calves. Right? But just relaxing the whole back completely onto your mat here. All right, and then very slowly stretching the legs onto the mat, bending the right knee and placing your hands, interlacing your fingers and placing it onto your hamstrings, slowly straightening the right leg here. All right, keeping the left leg grounded, flexing both feet here, relaxing the neck and the shoulders here. Continue with your breath. And then slowly bending the right knee and releasing the right leg onto the mat. This time, bending the left knee, interlacing the fingers, and then try to straighten the left leg. Maybe your legs are a little bit tight, it's early in the morning, and that's fine. You can bend the knee a little bit and then just work on straightening them very gently. Never force your hamstrings. Keeping the right leg grounded, flexing both feet here. Relaxing the shoulders down. Bending the left knee and slowly releasing the left leg. This time, bending both knees, interlacing your fingers at the back of your knees, and slowly making a way to straighten both legs. Or if this is too much to you, you can also just Hold the sides of your legs here. Flexing both feet here, engaging the abdominals. And then very slowly bending the knees and then just rock forward and coming into Navasana or boat pose. So you're just lifting the legs. You can also place your hands under the knees, or if you have flexibility, you can straighten the arms, engaging the abdominals, and you can even straighten the legs as well, if that is possible for you. Engaging the abdominals here, trying your best not to collapse onto the lower back. Navasana or boat pose. Slowly crossing the ankles and coming into hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under your hips. All right? So just really pressing onto your palms here. And then very slowly dipping the belly down towards the floor, tilting the tailbone up, opening the heart, gazing up into the ceiling. And as you exhale, round the spine, bowing forwards, bringing the chin to chest. Inhale, arching the spine, gazing up. And as you exhale, dome the spine, bring the chin to chest. Inhale, opening the heart area, looking up into the ceiling. And as you exhale, doming the spine, bringing the chin to chest. So just continue this for a few more rounds, cat-cow pose. Following your own breathing, stretching the muscles of the back here. And very slowly coming into neutral position, curling the back toes, lifting the knees, lifting the hips, and press back into downward facing dog. All right? Just really try to press the heels down onto your mat. If your hamstrings are tight, it's okay to bend the knees. And just really relaxing the head here. If your hamstrings are tight, you can bend the knees and just work on the front part of the pose. So just really pressing your back all the way back here. Your spine all the way back. And just really lengthening from your fingertips to your sitting bones. Broadening across the back here. Creating a lot of space between the shoulder blades. Activating your quadriceps, engaging the abdominals. And then this time bending the right knee here, lifting the right heel. Just try to straighten the left leg. This time releasing the right foot, bending the left knee, lifting the heel here. And then very slowly paddling the feet here, releasing tightness and tension in the joints and the small feet. And then very slowly releasing the heels down, gazing forward, and begin to walk your feet here, joining the hands in front of the mat. Coming into ragdoll, hugging the elbows, and just rolling left to right here. Inhaling through left, exhaling through right, and coming back into the center. And then just straightening the legs. Just allowing the head and the neck and the whole back and your arms to relax completely here. Establishing Ujjayi breathing. Be breathing in through the nose and breathing out completely through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose and deep exhale through the nose. Complete exhale through the nose. And very slowly unfolding the whole body here. Unfolding the back vertebra by vertebra. Coming into Tadasana and bring your hands together into heart center.
And then just releasing the arms to the sides, closing your eyes here. Just creating a lot of space here. Really stretching your fingertips here, creating a lot of space in the back, opening the heart. Just creating an intention here to feel free and grounded. Really pressing your weight into the four corners of your heels or your feet. And then very slowly coming in, bringing your hands together into heart center. All right, really pressing your weight onto your left leg here, bending the right knee and placing your right foot against your inner right thigh. And placing your hands into heart center. If this is too much for you, you can also place onto your shin or onto your ankle. Gazing at one point to keep your balance. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Wow, it's been a long time since I haven't done this pose. And I love this pose. Just creating balance here. Placing your left hand onto your left waist, taking a hold of your right big toe, and slowly stretching the right leg out in front. Tadasana. If this is too much for you, you can also bend the right knee and interlace your fingers, placing your hands onto your shins, okay? And you can just stay here. If you're able to follow me, you can also extend the right leg onto the sides and gaze over the left shoulders. As you can see, I'm a little wobbly here. I haven't done this pose for quite a while. And slowly coming back into the center, bending the right knee and placing the top of your foot onto your left thigh and your hands into heart center. And slowly stretching the arms over your head, opening the arms to the sides, and slowly you're releasing the arms and your right leg. All right. This time, pressing your weight firmly onto your right foot, onto your right leg, bending the left knee and placing your left foot against your inner right thigh and your hands into heart center. So really pressing onto your right foot here. All right. Gazing at one point, your drishti to keep your balance. Slowly placing your right hand onto your right waist, taking a hold of your left big toe with your index and middle finger and the thumbs, extending the left leg out in front. If this is too much for you, you can also bend the left knee and interlace your fingers onto your shin. All right. You were able to follow me. Slowly extend the left leg onto the sides. Slowly gaze over the right shoulders. And then slowly coming back into the center, bending the left knee, placing the top of your left foot onto your right thigh, your hands to heart center. Very good. Slowly extend the arms over the head here. And then slowly opening the arms to the sides, standing long here. And slowly releasing the arms and the left leg. Let's come on top of the mat here. Big toes touching each other. Heels slightly apart. Hands into heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Palms together. Gazing up. Urdhva. Exhale. Swan dive forward to Uttanasana. Placing your hands onto the sides of your feet. If this is too much for you, you can also bend the knees so that your hands reach the floor. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, gaze forward, and exhale, step your feet back, coming into plank pose. Lifting the chin a little bit, so you're creating a long, straight line here. Engaging the abdominals, activating the legs, creating a little bit of heat in the body here. Pressing your palms firmly onto the mat, slowly releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. Releasing the toes and just
lifting the heart, just coming into baby cobra, bringing the elbows to the sides here, really pressing onto your pubic bones, and slowly press back into downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose, complete exhale through the nose. Activating the legs here. Engaging the quadriceps. At the bottom of your exhale, look forward, step your feet together in front of the mat, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, fall deeply into Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up high, palms together, gazing up. Exhale, hands in a Jali Mudra. Inhale, sweep the arms up high, palms together, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, gazing forward. Exhale, step your feet back, coming into plank pose. Creating a long straight line here, releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. This time, placing the hands under the shoulders, bringing the elbows to the sides, and lifting the heart, really lifting a little bit higher here, coming into full cobra. You can gaze up as well if that's available, and slowly releasing, lowering the head and the chest, press back into downward facing dog. Step the feet together. Inhale, lifting the right leg high. And slowly bringing the right knee onto your chest. Shoulders over the wrist. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, shoulders over the wrist, bring the knee to your chest. Inhale, raise the right leg high. Exhale, big step through. Pressing your right foot between the hands and lowering the left knee onto the mat. Inhale, sweeping the arms up high, palms together, gazing up. And then slowly just bending the elbows here. So just really opening the chest here. All right. Moving the elbows to the sides, shoulder level, creating a lot of space here. And then slowly releasing the palms onto the mat, taking a hold of the outside of your right ankle, and then slowly releasing the chin in front. Placing the right wrist in front of your right knee here. All right. So if you just have a little bit of space here, that's fine. But if you think that is too much for your hip bones into the pelvic area, you can also place a blanket here. Okay? And then very slowly releasing your forearms. And then just relaxing here. Pigeon pose. Closing your eyes, maybe. And just focusing on your breathing here. Feeling that stretch in the right hip muscles. And very slowly walking your hands back. Frame your hands in front of the mat and step back into plank pose. Releasing your knees and chest onto the mat. And slowly, hands under the shoulders, elbows to the side, lifting the chest higher, full cobra pose. And exhale, lowering down. Press back into downward facing dog. Step the feet together. Inhale, lifting the left leg high. Exhale, shoulders over wrist, bringing the left knee onto your chest. Inhale, raise the left leg high. Exhale, touch the knee to your chest. One more time, inhale, raise the left leg high. Exhale, big step through, and releasing or lowering the right knee onto the mat. Inhale, circling the arms up high, palms together. And then slowly releasing the elbows to the side, shoulder level. Opening the heart here. Gathering a lot of energy in this pose. And then very slowly lowering the palms onto the mat, taking hold of the outside of your left ankle, and releasing the shin onto the mat, placing the left wrist in front of your left ankle. If this is too much onto your hip bone, you can also hip bone and muscles, you can also place a blanket under your left here. All right, but if it's just a little bit of space, that's fine. If it's tolerable and that it doesn't create pain into the hip area, you can stay onto this pose, and then very slowly lowering the forearms and just relaxing the head here, bowing forwards, closing your eyes, focusing on your breathing here. Releasing any tightness in the hip area. And when you're ready, slowly pressing the palms, planting the hands in front of the mat, step back into plank pose. Gazing forward here, creating strong, straight line, releasing the knees and chest onto the mat. Hands under the shoulders, elbows to the sides. Inhale, Bhujangasana or full cobra pose. Exhale, lowering the head and the chest. Hands back by the ribs, press back into downward facing dog. And staying here for 3 full deep Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in through the nose, and breathing out completely through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. Full and total exhale through the nose. Last round. Lengthening from your fingertips to your sitting bones at the bottom of your exhale. Gazing forward, step your feet together in front of the mat. Lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, fold deeply to Uttanasana. Inhale, sweeping the arms up high, palms together, gaze up. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up high, coming into Utkatasana or chair pose. Slowly sinking the hips down, bringing the knees and the feet together here, engaging the abdominals. Slowly fold forwards, coming into Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, gaze forward. And as you exhale, step the feet back, coming into plank pose. You may release your knees and chest onto the mat, or you can come follow me by lowering to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, you can come into cobra pose, or you can come into upward facing dog, lifting the thighs and the knees, pressing onto your palms, gazing up. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog, releasing the heels down. And then very slowly step the right foot between the hands, coming into triangle pose. So you can adjust your stance here, probably 6 inches over your back foot, around 6 inches, about 6 inches away from your front foot, and then slowly extending the left arm high. Right? You can also create a right angle onto the left foot here. If this is too much, you can also place your right hand onto your ankle or your shin. Gazing at your left thumb here. And then very slowly extending the left arm all the way forward.
So just really lengthening through the sides here. Very slowly gazing forward, planting the hands in front of the mat, and step back into plank pose. Releasing the knees and chest onto the mat, lifting the chest higher, full cobra pose. Pressing the pubic down onto your mat. Exhale, lowering the chest and the head, hands back by the ribs, pressed back into downward facing dog. This time, placing the left foot between the hands and spinning the back heel down. Maybe adjusting your stance here, maybe 6 inches away from the front foot, and then extending the right arm high. If this is too much, you can also place your left hand onto your ankle or onto your shin. Okay? Triangle pose. Utthita Trikonasana. Gazing at your right thumb here. Very slowly extending the right arm all the way forward. Okay, I don't have a lot of space here, but you can just extend, lengthening through the sides here. Slowly gazing down, plant the hands in front of the mat, step back into plank pose. Releasing your knees and chest onto the mat, placing your hands beside your face. And then the next time you inhale, lifting the head, the chest, the hands and the legs off the floor, coming into Shavasana. Slowly lowering your hands, your legs, hands back by the ribs, press back into downward facing dog. Staying here for 3 full deep Ujjayi breathing. And slowly releasing the knees down. And then just press your forearms onto the mat here. Just measure the distance elbow to elbow. We're gonna come into dolphin pose. Alright? So I can demonstrate that to you. First, how to do it properly. So you're pressing your forearms here. And then you're not slumping your shoulders here, okay? So you're like broadening across the back here. You're lifting the shoulders and then curling the back toes, lifting the knees, and then maybe walking the feet here so you're releasing the heels down. All right. Just moving the feet a little bit apart, hip distance apart. And you're really lifting your head here. So this is dolphin pose. It's like downward facing dog, but you're pressing onto your forearms. Engage the abdominal muscles here, straightening both legs. Really pressing firmly into your forearms. Staying here. 3 more breaths. Really stretching the legs here, activating the legs. And then very slowly releasing the knees. And rest into Balasana, child's pose. Bringing the arms to the sides. Lowering the forehead down, closing your eyes here. Resting the whole body here for a while. And just focusing onto your breathing. Maybe becoming aware of the energy that you have created so far in the practice. Focusing on any sensation in the body. Just becoming aware here. Relaxing the whole body completely here. Very slowly
coming all the way up here. And then we're going to be standing on the knees here, placing the knees a little bit apart, maybe hip distance apart, and placing your hands onto your waist, your thumbs onto your sacrum. All right, so you're like you have a hip bone here at your back, onto the in your spine here, and you maybe placing your thumb there on the sacrum, and your four fingers onto the sides of your waist. All right, so really elongating the spine here, moving the elbows back. So you're trying to bring the elbows together behind you, and as you inhale, press the hips all the way forward, and then bending all the way back. All right, creating a lot of space in the heart area here. And then very slowly coming all the way back. Now we're gonna do the Ustrasana or camel pose. You can bend the knees here, curl the toes, and you can place your hands onto your ankle. This is another way of doing Ustrasana, pressing the hips forward, opening the chest here. Or maybe you can do the full Ustrasana by releasing the toes down and placing the hands on the soles of the feet and bending all the way back. Keep breathing, Ujjayi breath here. Staying here. And slowly coming all the way back. Hands into heart center and just bringing the knees together and then just sitting on your heels here. Interlacing your fingers, turning your palms out in front here, and then slowly bringing the arms all the way over your head. And slowly you're releasing the arms to the sides. Let's do that again one more time. So this time, placing the other pinky finger on top, stretching your palms out in front, lifting the arms all over your head, squeezing the upper arms into your ears, slowly releasing the arms to the sides, and then releasing the legs out in front as well. All right. Probably I'm going to be moving here. All right, so I can see you all. All right, this time we're going to be bending the right knee, placing your right foot against your inner left thigh, okay? And then just move your torso onto the center between the legs here. And then placing your hands, walk your hands all the way up into your maximum, into your center here. And then slowly fold forwards. And very slowly coming back into the center. And this time, bringing your torso all the way out in front. So you're trying to bring your navel here onto your left leg. All right, inhale, lifting the arms up high. And as you exhale, lengthen through the spine and fold forwards. Maybe you can bring your hands onto your shin, your ankle, or if you have flexibility on the sides of your left foot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forwards. Jana Shirshasana. Bringing the shoulders away from your ears. And slowly coming all the way back, stretching the right leg out in front. This time, bending the left knee, placing your left foot against your inner right thigh, and then just moving the torso in the middle of your legs. All right, walking your hands into the center up to your maximum, pressing the palms, and then fold forwards. Grounding the right leg here, keeping the right foot flexed. Maybe making your way all the way back into the center This time, bringing the torso out into the center. You're trying to bring your navel onto your right leg here. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, gazing up, and slowly lengthen through the spine and folding forward here, touching your shin, your ankle, or the sides of your right foot. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold forward. Maybe you're relaxing your forehead on your shin if that's possible. If not, that's fine. Just up to your maximum and enjoy the pose. Very slowly coming back into the center, releasing the left leg out in front. Okay, maybe moving the muscle, internally moving the muscles here. Okay, this time we're going to be doing Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lifting the arms up high, gazing up. Exhale, folding forward, starting from your lower abdomen up into your lumbar and thoracic. And then maybe this time you can reach the sides of your feet. If not, that's fine. Just rest your hands onto your shin or ankle. All right? Enjoying the pose here. It's not about reaching into the pose, but it's just enjoying what your body can do here. Slowly folding forwards, Paschimottanasana, closing your eyes. And very slowly coming all the way back into the center and lowering your back onto the mat. Coming into supine here. And then bend the knees, placing your heels closer to your sitting bones. Placing your arms to the sides. Right, so just move your feet hip distance apart. The next time you inhale, lifting the arms and the hips simultaneously, bringing the chin to chest. We're going to do a bridge flow, and as you exhale, releasing the hips and the arms down. Let's do that for another 3 rounds. Inhale, lift the hips and the arms all the way over the head. Exhale, lowering the hips and the arms down. 2 more rounds. Last round. Inhale, lifting the hips and the arms all the way over the head, chin to chest. Exhale, lowering the hips and the arms. Bending the knees, taking a hold of the sides of your feet here, and just rolling left to right here. Happy baby pose. Massaging your back here as well. Bringing the knees and the feet together, extending the left arm to the side to your shoulder level, and then with the help of your right hand or an arm, lowering both knees to the right side, and then turning the head to the left side, closing your eyes here, making a twist. And very slowly bringing the knees together into the center, extending the right arm to the side this time, and then lowering both knees to the left side, turning your head all the way to the right. Looking over your shoulders, you can close your eyes here as well. And slowly returning into the center, interlacing your fingers on both shins. Inhale, lifting the chest and the head off the floor, trying to reach your chin to your knees here, engaging the abdominal muscles, squeezing the tailbone muscles here. Slowly lowering the head and the chest, and then extending the legs onto the mat and your arms to the sides. If you have blanket, before you can do Shavasana, you have an option to do your full Shavasana now, or you can use your blanket and make a big roll here. All right. And then just rest the back of the knees onto your blanket. Okay? You can do a full Shavasana now, or you can also do this just extending the legs to the sides, resting the whole arms onto the floor or on your mat, palms facing up the ceiling, and closing your eyes here. And just relaxing completely here. Shavasana. Closing your eyes. And just feeling grateful for this moment. Begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, just bringing your awareness back into your whole body. Bringing the legs and the feet together, stretching the arms all the way over the head, stretching from your fingers to toes. And rolling onto your right side, bending the knees and rolling onto your right side. Giving yourself a few breaths here. When you're ready, pressing onto your palms, gradually coming into Sukhasana or cross-legged. Bringing your hands together into heart center and closing our eyes. Let's make a full, deep resounding Om sound. Taking a big deep breath in through the nose. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free from suffering. Thank you all for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you all for practicing with me today. And if I have no work next week in the nursing home, then I will probably be able to teach yoga class again. If not, then I have to move it to another day. All right. I hope you are all doing great and safe. I wish you a beautiful Sunday and a wonderful week ahead. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Practice Yoga with Cherie, and like my Facebook page, Yoga in Madrid. And also, I'd really, really appreciate if you can make a contribution to my Patreon site. That's patreon.com practice yoga with Cherie. It's written down below this video and on my Facebook as well. I really, really appreciate any contribution that you will be able to make. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again